This is the clinical case study for RED 4542 as presented by Leah Galassi. First, I'm going to start with describing the interest inventory. The purpose of the interest inventory is to find out about the student's home life, reading interest, views of reading, and their home support. When administering the interest inventory, the questions should be prepared ahead of time for the student. The inventory should be held in a quiet area where the student can speak freely about the questions. I held my interest inventory as an interview where I asked the student questions, he responded, and then I also provided support. When assessing the result of the interest inventory, it helps tailor the next tutoring session to the student's interest in keeping the student engaged. The purpose of the spelling inventory is to assess the student's spelling ability and level. The spelling inventory will be providing information regarding the student's knowledge of key spelling features. When administering the spelling inventory, the student will be told to spell the following words to the best of their ability. The teacher will then say the word out loud and then use the word in a sentence and then repeat the word again. When assessing the results, the teacher will compare the student's spelling to the provided answer sheet. The spelling inventory will be graded by the total correct words spelled correctly, and points will also be given for the words that the student spells the feature correctly. The spelling inventory will provide the teacher with information on the student's current spelling level for further tutoring. The informal reading inventory. The purpose of the informal reading inventory is to learn about the student's reading ability and level, comprehension of text, and ability to recall text, content, and accuracy. Also fluency. The informal reading inventory is an ongoing assessment that should be provided throughout the year to monitor the student's ability. The assessment should be performed in a quiet area where the student has the ability to focus and the teacher can hear the student clearly. To start the informal reading inventory, the student will be provided with a short story that is located in the QRM manual. The student will be asked to read the story to the best of their ability. While the student reads the story, the teacher will mark miscues, omission of words, words reading replaced, and critical errors that alter the meaning of the text. After the student has finished reading the text, the teacher will ask the student to recall as many facts about the text as possible. Lastly, this teacher will ask the student to a series of comprehension questions, and the student will answer them the best of their ability. The teacher will write down whether the student answered them directly from the text information or if it was a association answer. The student will continue to be tested until they reach a frustration level. The informal reading report assessment provides information about the student's reading level and comprehension level. The informal reading inventory helps the teacher provide the student with tutoring that will support the student's reading and comprehension needs. My tutee was Tristan. Tristan is in the 2nd grade and he is 7 years old. He attends the school West Navarre Primary with Miss Heather Downing. Tristan's overall reading achievement is in the 1st grade level with reading within level J on razkids.com. His overall reading instruction level is also at a 1st grade level, and I would consider him at a word color stage. His spelling level is at a letter name stage. His current accuracy, fluency, and comprehension level is mixed. Although Tristan is a fluent reader, he has difficulty with comprehension and understanding the material that has been read. Within each lesson plan that we did, that had elements of reading, comprehension, writing, spelling, and fluency. The student was asked to read a predetermined book that was on razkids.com within the student's reading level. After the student had finished reading the book, he was asked a series of questions about the book and was asked to write his responses. The questions were comprehension questions, and the writing provided him time to work on his writing skills. The student was then asked to complete a word sort within the student's spelling feature. Then the student was asked to complete an activity around the word sort. We often did the word concentration, which my student enjoyed immensely. Lastly, the student will be asked to read another story from razkids.com that is one level lower than the student's reading level. This activity supports the student's fluency skills. In summary, my recommendations for the student is I would recommend the student be provided support with his writing skills, including handwriting and spelling, comprehension of the material that he has read, and skills such as stopping to think about what he's read during the reading. Also, spelling skills within key features. The tutoring ended with the students being in a letter name stage and the final sort being sort 66 in word sort and more. Throughout this tutoring, I have learned that literacy assessment is ongoing and take multiple steps to determine the correct steps of action. I've learned that assessment is to be done in order to determine the best tutoring actions and provide the student with the support needed. I have also learned that a relationship is needed to create a successful tutoring session and for those sessions to be effective. Lastly, I've learned that tutoring needs to be done weekly and ongoing in order to reach the full potential. Thank you for listening to my presentation.